The city of Detroit is putting out the call for any and all kind of possible business partners for a new redevelopment project along the riverfront. As Jason Colthorpe reports, it's not where you might expect.
When you walk around Fort Wayne, you can see the history everywhere. Well, now the city wants you to consider things like the riverfront as well as the history. And not just that, but other possibilities like what could be happening here now that the new bridge is going in next door.
We're going to go through a representative sample of maybe, I think it's 6, 7 buildings that are representative of what we have.
It's wonderful. I haven't been down here in a few years, so it's great to see these buildings and what a great asset the city has in the fort and all these barracks around it.
Ron Staley is with the Christman Company and has worked on similar redevelopments of forts, including Fort Mackinac. He sees a lot of potential here.
With the bridge going in, how that's going to change this neighborhood and be an opportunity, I think is a great example of one of the many aspects of it. You've really got a community here already when you look at all the different types of buildings. It's just a matter of bringing businesses back and people back to support those businesses in what is kind of an island right now within the city.
When was the building built?
It was 1906.
Incredible value of what's here.
Tim McKay worked on the Workers' Row House project in Corktown, and he sees the similarities to how the history of an area can play a major part in its revitalization.
If you build it, they'll come. And if you can tell the story and seep it in some way, it even enriches the area more than you would ever expect.
And of course, the riverfront checks both the economic and historical boxes.
What the Detroit Riverfront Conservancy is doing is linking everything down through these areas. If we can tie all those together, again, that's a great aspect for this community potentially.
This is actually the old jail here at Fort Wayne. Speaking of, no one's locked in here, all the people that were on the tour here today. This is just a request for information. The request for proposals will happen much further down the line. So a long way to go before you start seeing businesses up and running here at historic Fort Wayne. In Detroit, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.